Today we are headed to Tainan. So we are leaving Kaohsiung and we headed to the main station. And from there we'll catch another train directly to Tainan. So we're going to show you how to get there exactly. So first step, let's get to Kaohsiung main station. In Kaohsiung main station, there's 4 floors. We currently just came out the MRT, but we're going to swap to the metro. Before we go, we're just going to top up our easy cards with some money.
Top up inquiry. Insert money and press top up. Top up processing.
As simple as that. I just topped up 1,000 NT and now we're back on the road. So once you've exited the Kaohsiung main station, you need to follow the TRA sign and you'll get your ticket upstairs.
有快的跟慢的吗？
对，这个是快的。
快的，那慢的是几点？
慢的的话，12.58。
那慢有差多少钱？
一张差38块。
Okay.
So there's basically 2 types of trains that you can take. The first train is an express train, which gets there in about 35 minutes. The second train is like a longer train, which takes an hour to get there. The price difference is only 38 NT between the two, so the one is 106 NT, and the other one I think is 60 something NT, so it's not much of a difference.
你们搭慢的话可以用这个去搭。
是吗？就直接。
对。
哦，那慢的它也有卡，对。
有卡的话就直接逼那个闸门口。
OK， 那这要去哪里搭？
旁边，然后下去第2月台。OK，
好，谢谢。
If you guys are taking the slower train, you can just use an easy card. If you guys are taking the fast train, you need to buy a ticket here at the ticket station, or you can buy it at a vending machine. So we're going to take the slower train because we want to use our easy card because it just tops up with it. And it's only slower by 20 minutes or something, so it's not that bad, and they also get to the same station.
So this train is actually really super comfortable. You get little 2 seats everywhere. You can only sit on the blue seats. The red seats are priority seats for the elderly, pregnant, or people that have children. For some reason the train's empty today, but I think because it's a Tuesday, so there's a lot of space. Are you ready for a bathroom check? The bathroom's really spacious. It can even hold a 15 kg baby. That is a big baby. There's a bidet. And of course we've got a baby little sink. This toilet even has a full-on urinal. And a mirror for all us ladies who are like, my hair. Otherwise, this bathroom gets a thumbs up. We have just made it to Tainan. The ride was super smooth and it was exactly 1 hour. It's so scary how punctual it is. It was phenomenal. We just finished having a little bit of a quick snack since we didn't know if you're allowed to eat on the train. So we were a little peckish when we arrived. We just scanned out and it came to 61 NT, where I think with if we bought tickets it was 68. So if you paid your easy card, I think you get a little bit of a discount. So that's not bad. And now we're just gonna go find our way to our accommodation for tonight.
5分18在那里。
哦，在那边。
对，在那里。
OK， 所以要走到那边去。对。
在西门民权路口下车。
OK， 好，谢谢。
谢谢。
We have just arrived at our hotel at Dongning Atlas Hotel here in Tainan. The reason why we chose this one is because it's quite central to all the activities. So we're going to go check everything out once we checked in. There are 3 cool things about this accommodation. Number 1, we just got a free room upgrade. Why? No idea. 2, the other guy gave us a full-on explanation and description of what to do in Tainan.
It's the start of Taiwan history. Yeah, 400 years ago, Dutch built the building here. For city young guys, our nightlife is in Hai'an Street here.
Okay.
And here, 3 minutes, is Guohua Street. Yeah, it's for breakfast and lunch.
And 3, there's free bikes. You can just take a bike whenever you feel like it and go roam around the streets.
So we just left our hotel to start our tour, and we smelled something so good, and it was actually this freshly baked cake so we decided to actually stop here and actually try it out. It's a really big piece of cake. We wanted a small slice, but they don't sell it in small slices. So we're not sure what we're going to do with it. Maybe just try a piece and then take it back to a hotel. This big slice of cake here was 141 NT. So I don't think it was too bad. There's different flavors. There's taro, there's red bean, there's normal flavor, and then there's the custard one, which is the one we got. And I think this is just chiffon cake, but we'll try it out and let you know if it's any good.
We just bought the wrong cake. We thought it had a custard filling, but it's actually got like this strong lemon flavor. But the cake is really nice. It's very soft and fluffy. But the flavor is so wrong, and I don't like sour stuff.
It's actually quite cold here in Tainan. Well, it's not cold, but it's like windy. So we went back to just get changed, to drop off the cake. But by the time we finished changing, the cake was finished. The cake is really good. It's like the softest, fluffiest cake I've ever had. So we highly recommend that you guys go try it out. Make sure you pick the right flavor. We're now on our way to walk around.
So after a very, very quick walk, we have made it to Section 3 Guohua Street. And this is supposedly where we're supposed to have some brunch or some breakfast. And there's supposed to be some really great places here. But we're so full from all that cake because we finished it that we're going to keep walking.
So we came across this really, really cool street that has a lot of these lanterns that are hanging out here. Apparently at night it looks even better, so we're going to try to come across at night and see what it looks like when all these globes are lit up. All of these lanterns are actually painted by the locals, and they've put it up here for the Chinese New Year that's taking place in I think a couple of days time. If you guys are coming through to Taiwan around Chinese New Year, definitely don't miss the streets.
We are just not in luck today. We just arrived at the Confucius temple, and they told us they're closing in 2 minutes. So he was like, unfortunately, we'll have to leave. But we're off to our next stop, which is Hayashi Department Store. After getting a little lost, we finally made it to the Hayashi Department Store. And what's so amazing about this department store, it's actually the largest and one of the oldest buildings here in Tainan. It was actually the first department store, I think, in Taiwan. It's got 5 stories, and it was actually built during the Japanese colonial times in 1932. So inside, kind of a replication of what it felt like dating back into the past. So it's got one-of-a-kind lifts. It's most probably the oldest or the last one in Taiwan, as well as it's got a shrine on the top floor that's supposed to also be one-of-a-kind. Hayashi department store is super cute. It kind of like tries to take you back to like the 1930s. That was the whole point of it. There's a whole bunch of little unique novelties and little cute souvenir items with a little bit of a price tag. So they're just good to look at. There's also the Torii Gate, which we're gonna go see now. The Shintonist Shrine was actually opened 1 year after the shopping department was opened in 1933, and it was not open to the public, but is currently still the only shrine at the top of a department store. We're now going to take the famous elevator down.
We're getting a bit hungry, so we're on our way to look for some food. Apparently there's some really nice food on a street called Shenong, so that's where we're off to right now.
Shenong Street is a historical masterpiece back in the day. So this place used to actually be the main entrance from the 5-channel ports into the city. So this place was bustling and hustling. Later on, the city port got changed into a main street, and then this place started becoming outdated, but then it was revived because a lot of the youth came here and set up shops that are quite hip, retro, and unique in a very creative space. So here's where you can find a whole bunch of unique trinkets, but a lot of them, due to their creativity, prohibit photos and videoing of their products. But we're still hungry and we thought there was food here, so we're gonna take a quick peek into some of the stores and keep looking for food.
We've just made it back, and wow, it's been a really long day from going from Kaohsiung to here and then touring around this area and then going to all these different locations, and everything is just like closed. But overall, it was a really cool day. I really liked Tainan already. It's got a very different feel to Kaohsiung and Kending. It's more artsy and creative and
more alive.
Yeah.
It's definitely bustling in comparison. It's supposed to be like an old town, and this is, correct me if I'm wrong, what didn't you say was the pinnacle where everything started?
Yeah, Tainan is the first, I think, city that was built, is the oldest and first city that was developed here in Taiwan. And so everything started from here. Tomorrow we're definitely going to do a lot more. So we're going to end the vlog here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.